What if you could unclog your arteries, one delicious bite at a time? Discover the science-backed foods that can rescue your heart and rewrite your future. Cardiovascular disease remains the leading cause of death globally, with heart attacks, the abrupt blockage of coronary arteries, often occurring due to the silent buildup of plaque that clogs these life-sustaining vessels. But here's the good news. Decades of rock-solid research confirm that what you eat can directly influence your arterial health, for better or worse. Plaque accumulation, known as atherosclerosis, results from a complex interplay of high LDL cholesterol, chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, high blood pressure, and lifestyle factors, such as poor diet, inactivity, and smoking. How arterial clog plaque, atherosclerosis, happens. Imagine your arteries as flexible highways for your blood. Over the years, small injuries to their inner walls, from high blood pressure, smoking, or excess LDL cholesterol, trigger your body's repair teams. White blood cells and other substances rush in, but sometimes the fixes go awry, leading to the buildup of sticky plaques composed of fats, cholesterol, calcium, and cellular debris. As plaques grow, they narrow and stiffen arteries, robbing your organs of vital oxygen. When plaque ruptures, it can quickly cause a blood clot, stopping flow and causing a heart attack or stroke. Key drivers of plaque buildup include high LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, which deposits in artery walls, inflammation and oxidative stress, which damage endothelial cells lining arteries, poor blood sugar control, and hypertension, worsening vessel injury. Diet: high in saturated and trans fats, low in fiber and antioxidants. The good news? Making the right dietary choices can help halt, stabilize, and even gradually reduce plaque over time, substantially lowering heart attack risk. Foods that help unclog arteries and prevent heart attacks: fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. Omega-3 superstars. How they work. Fatty fish deliver powerful omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, which have been shown to reduce arterial inflammation, lower triglycerides, stabilize vulnerable plaques, and improve the function of the arterial lining, endothelium. The American Heart Association recommends at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Expert tip: wild-caught varieties like salmon, sardines, and mackerel contain the most beneficial omega-3s and minimal contaminants. How to add to your diet. Grill, bake, or steam fish for maximum benefit. Try incorporating into salads, wraps, or with roasted vegetables. Walnuts and flax seeds, plant-powered omega-3s and antioxidants. How they work. Walnuts are plant-based powerhouses, rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant omega-3, polyphenols, fiber, and minerals. Flax seeds offer similar benefits, with both soluble fiber and ALA. These nutrients decrease inflammation, improve arterial elasticity, and scavenge oxidative free radicals. Flaxseed supplementation led to reduced blood pressure and cholesterol in multiple meta-analyses. How to add to your diet. Snack on a handful of raw walnuts, or add to salads, yogurts, or oatmeal. Sprinkle ground flaxseed into cereals, smoothies, or baking recipes. Extra virgin olive oil, polyphenol and monounsaturated fat champion. How it works. Extra virgin olive oil, EVOO, is high in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and an array of polyphenols, which have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, vasodilatory, and cholesterol-lowering effects. EVOO preserves vessel elasticity and counters oxidative stress that accelerates plaque formation. How to add to your diet. Drizzle EVO on salads, vegetables, or grilled fish. Substitute for butter, margarine in recipes. Choose cold-pressed, high polyphenol extra virgin types for maximal health impact. Berries, antioxidant-rich artery protectors. How they work. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are abundant in anthocyanins, a class of polyphenols that reduce oxidative stress, prevent LDL oxidation, and enhance nitric oxide, resulting in better blood vessel health and reduced plaque. Clinical research finds that just 1 cup of blueberries daily lowered systolic blood pressure by
5 millimeters of mercury.
within 2 months. How to add to your diet. Add fresh or frozen berries to oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, or salads. Enjoy as a snack or blend into sauces for sweet and savory dishes. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard. How they work. Dark leafy greens are uniquely rich in dietary nitrates, which are converted in your body to nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes, dilates arteries, lowers blood pressure, and improves blood flow. Spinach, arugula, beet greens, Swiss chard. How to add. Blend into smoothies, lightly sauté, toss into salads, or add to soups.
Avocado, a nutrient-dense cholesterol fighter. How it works. Avocados are packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, potassium, lutein, fiber, and antioxidants. They help lower LDL and oxidized LDL cholesterol, raise HDL, improve insulin sensitivity, and lower inflammation. All critical for keeping arteries clear. How to eat. Spread on whole grain toast. Add to salads and grain bowls. Blend into smoothies, or enjoy as guacamole. Tomatoes, lycopene and antioxidant protection. How they work. Tomatoes and tomato products, juice, sauce, paste, are the best dietary source of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that prevents LDL cholesterol from being oxidized, a crucial first step in arterial plaque formation. Tip: cooking tomatoes with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, boosts lycopene absorption. How to eat. Enjoy both raw and cooked tomatoes, in sauces, soups, salsas, and roasted dishes. Garlic, organosulfur compounds for cholesterol, blood pressure, and plaque reduction. How it works. Garlic contains powerful organosulfur compounds, like allicin, which fight inflammation, lower blood pressure, reduce LDL cholesterol, and may even slow plaque buildup. How to eat. Use fresh crushed garlic in dressings, dips, sauces, and vegetable dishes. Let chopped or crushed garlic sit for 10 minutes before heating to maximize allicin. Oats, barley, and legumes, soluble fiber champions. How they work. Oats, barley, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are rich in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan, which acts like a sponge in your gut, trapping cholesterol and removing it from the body. This process not only lowers LDL, but also improves blood sugar, reduces inflammation, and supports the gut microbiome. Key research. Eating just 1 cup of cooked oatmeal, 3 grams of beta-glucan a day can reduce LDL cholesterol levels by up to 10% in a month. Meta-analyses confirm that increasing soluble fiber intake decreases both total and LDL cholesterol, blood pressure, and cardiovascular events. Legumes, lentils, beans, chickpeas, also high in fiber and potassium, further support arterial health and help regulate blood pressure. How to eat. Have oatmeal for breakfast. Add beans or lentils to soups and salads. Use barley in stews. Green tea, catechin-powered vascular defender. How it works. Green tea, rich in catechins, especially EGCG, has been shown to improve endothelial function, enhance nitric oxide production, reduce blood pressure, decrease oxidation of LDL, and reduce inflammation in arteries. How to add. Brew green tea. Avoid excess added sugars. Try both hot and cold versions, up to 5 cups per day for maximum benefit. Turmeric, nature's anti-inflammatory and plaque buster. How it works. Turmeric contains curcumin, a polyphenol with potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Curcumin inhibits signaling pathways involved in plaque formation, cholesterol synthesis, and oxidative stress. Pairing turmeric with black pepper boosts its absorption. How to use. Add turmeric to curries, soups, smoothies, or golden milk. Additional superfoods and principles. Dark chocolate, 70% plus cocoa. Contains flavonoids, especially epiketochen, that improve endothelial function, lower blood pressure, and reduce LDL oxidation when consumed in moderation. Pomegranate, grapes. Polyphenols in these foods reduce arterial inflammation, decrease LDL oxidation, and may improve blood pressure. Potassium-rich fruits and vegetables. Bananas, oranges, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens help manage blood pressure and arterial health. Whole grains. Consuming a variety of whole grains, including brown rice, quinoa, and bulgur wheat, supports consistent blood sugar and cholesterol control. No single food is a magic bullet, but when you consistently combine these superfoods in your daily meals, research shows dramatic reductions in arterial plaque progression and heart attack risk. The Mediterranean diet. High in extra virgin olive oil. Fish, nuts, legumes, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Low in red processed meat, sugary foods, and refined grains. Proven to reduce heart attack and stroke by up to 30%. The DASH diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy, and nuts, emphasizes reducing sodium, added sugar, and saturated fat. Proven to lower blood pressure as effectively as medication in some people. These diets consistently outperform standard Western diets in lowering all the main risk factors for atherosclerosis and in reducing real-world heart attacks and strokes. To recap, arterial plaque is not a life sentence. Science shows that everyday natural foods can help you unclog and protect your arteries, reducing heart attack and stroke risk, sometimes dramatically. Focus on fatty fish and plant-based omega-3s, walnuts, flax, EVOO, and other sources of healthy fats. Berries, dark leafy greens, whole grains, and legumes for antioxidants, nitrates, and soluble fiber. Avocado, tomatoes, and garlic for unique anti-inflammatory and lipid-lowering benefits. Green tea and turmeric as supportive boosters. Make these foods the center point of most meals, along with regular physical activity, stress reduction, and healthy weight management. Your arteries and your heart will thank you. Finish with a call to action. Ready to rescue your arteries? Bite by bite? Start today and let food be your most delicious, powerful medicine.
Take good care of yourselves, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.